And many of us, including myself, got to interview and work with him, even many becoming friends with him. His passion is unmatched, and it went beyond the bank. You know, I spoke with so many folks today from various chapters of his life about how Wes Henson made a forever impact on the flock.
Well, this crowd is getting roiled up because real fan Dan has taken off his shirt in the upper deck and the chant begins.
Before there was real fan Dan,
Defense!
there was Captain Defense, a super fan since the Ravens came to be in Baltimore. Wes Henson brought unmatched energy to the bank and to everyone he met. That's why news of his death has the flock heartbroken.
He never thought about being remembered. He always wanted to make sure that someone learned from him, that he was able to pass on wisdom.
Cindy Ricci knew him well, a fellow OG fan known as Purple Dame. Their group spent years rallying crowds and leading chants together.
He was sitting in the stands, and there was this little girl that kept telling him he should call himself Captain Defense because he was always yelling, defense, you know.
That was 30 years ago. Since then, he's been decked out in his signature outfit, purple camo, captain's hat, and carrying defense cutouts.
Tell the fans, don't worry about Lamar. Everything's going to be okay.
A father, grandfather, retired Navy veteran, and cancer survivor, the Ravens say Henson is forever enshrined as a Hall of Fame fan for more reasons than one.
He loved the Ravens. He loved giving back. You could see Wes at hospitals visiting sick patients. He also had an anti-bullying campaign. He wrote a children's book. So there was a lot of things that he was very passionate about life. And he knew even as a single person, there was a huge difference that he could make.
Photos flooding in to 11 News. Everyone has a memory with Captain Defense, including Brian Snyder. He worked with Captain Defense through Be More Around Town Ultimate Fan Experience, but like many, remembers cheering alongside him as a 16-year-old fan in the stands, now saying Henson's legacy will continue on and off the football field.
Didn't matter if the team was 0-10 or 10-0. He still brought the same energy, still had the same smile. And it's what so many of us should be able to relate to in life and continue the type of person that he was.
And keep sharing those photos. Just tag WBAL TV on social media. I spoke again with the Ravens today. They say they hope to put something together to honor Captain Defense in the near future. For now, live at M&T Bank Stadium, I'm Tommy Clark, WBAL TV 11 News.
Look at these, Jason.
Yeah, I know. You know, kids may not remember like all the players, but when you see him in the parking lot, I'm sure there's some memories that were made.
I mean, full-on celebrity.
Oh, without a doubt.
Right?
Yeah,
if you saw him, you're like, oh, that's him, that's
right.
him. And I didn't know the story of how he became Captain Defense.
He's like the Wild Bill Hagee of this generation.
Yes.
You know, people will always remember him.
And there will only be one Captain Defense. So we really appreciate you sharing your photos. So many people have them. Captain Defense was truly a fan favorite. And share more, please, if you don't mind, your photos and remembrances in the WBAL TV app. Just tap upload.
You'll be missed.